Enough talking about EC2 instance and compute. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can launch your EC2 instance for the first time. And also I'll tell you what are the traps you shouldn't be fall for. So these are the two traps you shouldn't be falling for. Don't make this critical mistake. Number one, leave your servers wide open for hackers, right? So always restrict your access through security group firewall to the EC2 instance. Number two, common trap is racking up a massive surprise bill overnight. Set your budget, and based on that budget you get the alert, and if you see that bills should not be that high, immediately you go ahead and stop or terminate the instances. Today's goal: launch your final Linux EC2 instance free, safe, no jargon. Within few minutes you will launch the EC2 instance and log into the EC2 instance. Let's dive in. If you are new here, I am Chris from iCloud Excel. I'm ex-Amazonian. I have spent over 23 years working in IT infrastructure and AWS cloud technologies, including over a decade in Silicon Valley, San Francisco, helping organizations to build solutions on AWS cloud. On this channel, I help you master on AWS cloud, DevOps, AI through simple explanations, real-world scenarios, and hands-on learning. Why EC2 instance even matter? Think about Netflix, Airbnb, Uber, and many other companies, all powered by AWS EC2. No physical servers. They are renting world-class virtual compute in seconds and running their applications and doing business. And they are doing pay-as-you-go model. As you use, you pay for that amount. And every AWS certifications, cloud practitioner, solution architect, EC2 always tested. So you have to get knowledge on EC2. These are the, I think, 3 key factors you may be thinking about EC2. What you're going to learn in this video: number one, what EC2 is, a simple real-world analogy, 4 essential components you need to create an EC2 instance, free tier launch, how you can select the free tier eligible EC2 instance and launch it, and avoid exam traps. Some of the traps, if you are preparing for the certification exam, you should avoid it. Now EC2, the name itself tells you what this service does. E for elastic, you can scale out, scale in, or scale up, scale down instantly by a single click. And C for compute, it gives you CPU and RAM, that is the brain of the server. Then it's cloud, that instance lives in Amazon cloud or AWS cloud. It's a remote secured data center. So now you know elastic, compute, cloud, and from 3 words you know what that service does. So you have to follow 4 simple steps to create or launch a EC2 instance. Choose AMI, choose instance type, create SSH keys, and configure security groups. That's all you need. Rest of the things you can configure, but by default it's okay for the first time. But if you're really launching EC2 instance for a project, definitely you have to change your VPC, I mean the networking and other stuff, which generally by default it gives you the default VPC and networking, so you don't have to worry about for the first time. Think about the real world use case for the EC2. Airbnb, they launched auto scaling groups for hundreds of EC2 instances and ran their applications and did their analysis for renters, then shuts them down when work is done. Netflix, they launched high performance EC2 instances, processed video files in parallel, crushing days of rendering into minutes because they are using EC2 instance and leveraging that. And if you are a fast growing startup, build or test your free tier EC2. If the app fails, delete the instance and owe $0 to the AWS. So you get free tier EC2 instance for 12 months, every month 750 hours. So you can do one instance or multiple instances, but total hours you get 750 hours if you are creating free tier eligible instances. Now for the certification, if you are preparing, just be aware of it. Security groups are stateful. Allow traffic in, automatically allowed out. Classic exam trick. Alright. Default rules: new security groups blocks all inbound, allow all outbound. Alright, so change that rule for your EC2 instance when you're trying to log into the EC2 instance. AMIs are region locked. If you want to use that AMI, you have to copy that AMI to the other region. So then only you can use that AMI in that region. Otherwise, when you create AMI, it is residing in that same region. So must explicitly copy an AMI to use it in the another region. Let me show you how you can create a EC2 instance quickly and log into the EC2 instance. And this is gonna be your Linux EC2 instance, Amazon Linux. Here I am on the console. I click on EC2. So it has its dedicated page. So left side, you will see all the features of EC2. So I'm gonna go instances. So you see, I created EC2 instance, I terminated, it says terminated. Now I'm gonna launch another new EC2 instance, launch instances, and I'm gonna show that YouTube demo. This is, I'm giving you the demonstration. This is, I'm making video for YouTube. And then by default, Amazon Linux is selected, but you can go for other Linux version as well. And the AMI is also selected. This is the latest AMI. I'll go for it. It says free tier eligible. Look at this keyword, free tier eligible AMI. But there are AMIs you have to pay. Remember this. Then you select instance type, T3 micro by default selected, free tier eligible. I will go with it. Key pair, there is no key pair selected. I'm gonna choose my key pair which I created before. Network, I'm not gonna change anything. Security group, here I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna allow this instance access from anywhere. So I'm gonna do from my IP. That's all I need to do. And storage is already selected. 8 GB is enough for Linux operating system, right? And summary, you see what we have selected here: AMIs, right? Instance type, firewall, security groups, and storage. All are done. Now I'm gonna click launch. So it is going to launch EC2 instance. Okay, it started launching. Process is initiated. I'm gonna go for the instances page again, and you see this instance is initializing. If I click that EC2 instance, and if I see the status and alarms, it says initializing. So once this is green and status check passed, then we can log in. In the meantime, I'm gonna copy that IP of that instance because public IP is already assigned here. Public IP is here. So this is my terminal. I'm gonna clear this screen, and my PEM key is there. My project PEM key SSH -I, then my project, and EC2 user is a standard user for Linux Amazon Linux instance, and this is the public IP. Hit enter. Yes, it is allowing to log in. Let's see where it takes. There you go. We logged into the EC2 instance, pwd. This is your home directory. You see that user is EC2 user now. And if you want to see what are the EBS volumes inside lsblk, these are the volumes you have. Okay, we are good to go. Let's go back to the presentation. So hands-on demonstration done. Now you know how quickly you can create a EC2 instance. And if you have never created one, you must create one. If you face any issues, put a comment below. I'm gonna help you troubleshoot that issue and create your EC2 instance for the first time. Before we go any further, I want to tell you about something which is going to change how fast you can grow on AWS. I have built a private community called 10x AWS Builder, and it is not just another Facebook group or Discord server or WhatsApp group with a lot of noise. This is focused and professional community built specifically for people like you. People who are serious about building their AWS career, passing their certifications, getting hired or promoted to the next cloud role. Here is what you get the moment you sign up. Weekly live Q&A calls. Ask me anything about AWS, certifications, jobs. This will be live Q&A weekly sessions. I hold that Zoom call and you get answer instantly. And we can brainstorm as well on your problem. And you get direct mentorship. I will personally help you to build your learning roadmap, your certification path, fix your gaps, and keep you accountable for your goals. And I will guide you on this every step of the way. Third thing, you get 24/7 community access. At night 11 PM you got a questions, just post your questions. Our community never sleeps. Someone from your community member will answer it. And you get peer network of serious AWS learners. The people who join 10x AWS Builder, they are not here to watch passively. They are building, certifying, and landing cloud jobs. And that energy is contagious. Link in the description below. I will see you in the community. 5 things you should remember before you go. Number 1, EC2 is a virtual computer rented in the AWS cloud. Number 2, AMIs is an Amazon Machine Image, your operating system blueprint. Linux, Windows, and other operating system, you have AMI. Even you can create your own AMI and use it for yourself, or you can put it in the marketplace so that other business can use it. Then instance type, you choose instance type. We chose the free tier eligible instance type, which is T3 micro. T3 is a family and the micro is a size. Size, the t-shirt size you have to put there. You have to select that. Security groups, this is your firewall. So we change that security group and change it. Allowed access only from my system. So I did not allow anywhere. All right, you shouldn't be doing it. Next is a key pair. You chose key pair for login into the EC2 instance, because EC2 instance doesn't allow you to log in via username and password. That's all for this video. I hope you liked it and you learned how to create an EC2 instance so quickly. And if you got time, join me in the next. Peace.